Well, interest rates are rising, the sky is falling, or is it? Buying a home has become easier with help from one local real estate agency. Today's CI Home is sponsored by Main Place Real Estate, and here to tell us everything we need to know about interest rates, and tips on buying a home, Chris Harrison is here with us. Chris, welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Okay, so it seems like everything you hear in the news is about interest rates going up, rising, and so I think that's causing a little bit of a panic for people who may be in the market for buying a home.
Yes. There has been some anxiety. The rates have gone up. In March, you could have got a 30-year mortgage for 3.2. That same mortgage now is about 5.75%.
Oh, okay, that doesn't sound good.
That is a big change. But when you break down the numbers, 5.75% still isn't a lot of money when it comes to an interest rate on a home loan. So especially when you put it on a 30-year mortgage.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this big jump, because homes are still affordable, but some people are like, I just want to rent because I can't buy a house right now.
Sure.
Is there a difference?
Well, there is a difference, and if you're renting right now, your rental rates are going up also. If you just signed a lease in the spring, you're probably okay, but if you signed a lease last fall and your rent is coming up for renewal, your lease is coming up for renewal, your rental rate's probably going to go up quite a bit.
Okay, you may not know the answer to this question, but why would rental rates be going up? I don't understand that.
Because of the demand. There's still so many people wanting to rent properties. People are, the great migration, everybody is still moving around. Families are forming, people are getting married, people are getting engaged, people are getting divorced, people are having babies. All these different things are happening, and people are still moving like crazy. So if you put a rental property on the market, people are fighting over it. So that causes the rates to go up. And as interest rates go up, the interest rate for the investor goes up, so there's more of a return needed there.
Right. And so I would think now is the time, if you are going to buy a home and you can find one, now's the time, because the prices of the homes are probably going to increase, wouldn't you think?
So the homes were increasing in price quite a bit. That increase has slowed down. Homes are staying on the market a little bit longer. What I've said is homes have gone from, it used to be they'd be on the market for 2 hours. Now they're on the market 2 days.
So not much longer,
not much longer, but they are still there. There's still opportunity to buy homes. And we had a lot of buyers in the spring that just kind of gave up. Well, some of them are coming back now. So there are still buyers out there that they're pushing those prices and keeping the markets moving.
Yeah, I know it's important to get approved for a loan before you start looking, no?
Completely.
And so let's talk a little bit about adjustable rate mortgage options.
Yes. So
what does that mean?
So I'm not a lender, but we work very closely with our lending partners, especially our local banks. We love working with our local lenders and mortgage companies. That's a way, if you're on the line, if a 5.7 or a 5.9% interest rate pushes your payment too high, there is an adjustable rate mortgage. If you're buying your first home, you just got married or you had your first child, you're probably not staying in that starter home for 30 years. You can take what's called an adjustable rate mortgage, where the rate is fixed just for 10 years, so it's going to be lower. A comparable loan with a 10-year adjustable rate mortgage is going to be about 5 to 5.2%.
So then after the 10 years, what happens?
Well, by then you're moving. So, statistically, people move every 7.5 years. So you're probably moving in that time frame anyway.
Okay.
Or you refinance is the correct answer.
Or you take an ARM.
Right. Take the ARM. Take the ARM. Yes.
Okay. You mentioned that you work with some great lenders. Definitely stay in touch with your lenders so that you know all of these things that are happening and when things are going up or down or staying the same.
Yes. So as soon as you're under contract on a home, call your lender. Before you go under contract on a home, call your lender to make sure interest rates haven't changed. Sometimes they do make pretty volatile daily changes, especially next week. There is a Fed meeting. That's when they'll raise the interest rates again. There's not a direct correlation from the Fed to mortgage rates, but they do impact each other. Okay. So definitely stay in touch with your lender and your realtor to make sure, when that home comes on the market, you're there to buy that home.
Yeah, so stay in touch with your lender. and then just let our friends at Main Place Real Estate do the rest.
Yep.
Sound good?
Okay.
All right. Well, if you want to learn a little bit more, maybe you're in the market for a new home, we will definitely connect you with everything happening at Main Place Real Estate at our website, CILiving.tv. And we do appreciate Main Place Real Estate for sponsoring our segment today.